Greetings, everybody. I am very happy that I am a female and a female that is interested in men, because then that takes me out of that dating world where I have to encounter dealing with some women. Let me tell you, you have some gal, they're so wicked. Oh my God, and not just wicked, them lie. They're so lie. I feel sorry for some other men that encounter some of these women. Really. Even though, truthfully speaking, some of these men, especially some black men, they deserve what they get because they disrespect black women and, big up some of these women. And when they get the ducks, when they get what the duck gets, whatever it is that the duck gets, they come wanting people to feel sorry for them. Now, there's a lot of women who decide that they want to venture out and experience men from different place, different space. They want to taste a piece of the bamboo joint, and they go to Jamaica and they go to Africa to experiment. And these women give men money because they're thinking that they can use that to trap these men. And I think the lure comes when they realize that some of these men are not that interested in them. I think they're fully aware. They come out and they cry and they say, oh, he told me he loved me, and, I fell in love with him and he abused me. They send thousands of dollars to Africa to give to black men that they never met. And then they turn around and say, oh, these men robbed me. And they come like real victims. You're paying down on somebody that you never had a chance to come close to because you didn't at least try to meet the person. You stay on the internet and you met some man who sent you a picture and told you he was so... You see, this is the thing. It has to happen to some of these individuals because they're so arrogant. They think everybody loves them and want them. If that's a female, I go to the gym and I'm sitting on the bench, or in the sauna, and these women sit, open up their legs until you can see up into their heavens. Somehow somebody told some of these women that the business, the VJJ that they got walking around with is something special, and that they feel everybody wants it. They don't just think that man want it, they think woman want them too. One day we were at the gym, my girlfriend and I, and we were sitting on the bench, and the girl came in front of us, bent over backward, lotioning her foot. Oh my goodness. I think if anyone did that to me today, my reaction would have been different. But back then, yeah, I was nice and sweet and calm. But now, trust me, you're in the sauna. Women see you sitting on the lower bench and they're sitting across from you. Open up their big... Children are watching, Jenny. Their salt bowl. And think that somehow somebody told them something. And when they see other black women, they somehow feel that what you got is so special. They see the black man with his woman and his children, and the man dumped that woman, the black woman, to come over their space. And they think it's not going to happen to them because they're so special. And when they're careless with themselves and their money, then they come cry foul. Some of them are so wicked. I watched or listened to one story of a woman saying how some man overseas in some African country, was taking advantage or had taken advantage of her. And she said the gentleman told her that he had found money that he stole from Taliban, and he wanted her to send him money to help him, store it somewhere. She's a criminal. She's a thief. She heard that someone went to supposedly serve and protect and end up violating people and stealing their money. And she was willing to help him secure it. Some of these women in here coming out talking about black men robbed them in Nigeria and all these different places. You get just what you deserve. Just what you deserve, because I don't know who in their right mind could be taking up thousands and thousands of dollars to send to somebody that you don't know. And yes, it happens in Jamaica too. But at the end of the day, if you want to get some big bamboo joint, there are times when you're going to have to pay for it. Who you? Who are you? Because some of these men are hearing about some of these women and they're knowing that there's a possibility after I get involved with you, I'm going to end up in a bad situation. So they're collecting the fees for their lawyer. Who knows? If you're a female and you've decided that you want love, love has no boundary. It has no borders. People can fall in love with whomever they want. But when you decide to mix money with this insanity, then deal with it. Because I'm not feeling sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. And not all relationships are meant to last forever. And that's the problem. Sometimes men enter into these relationships with good intention. But when they find out that you are a witch, when they find out that you're evil, they're going to run. You can't force them to stay with you. Who's forcing you? When the person lies to you and tells you, I want this, I want that, my mama dead, and every week there's a different situation, and you decide that you want to meet those needs, whatever it is he's giving you must be worth it. It's your investment. But remember, even in the stock market, sometimes these things crash, and there's nothing you can do. Martha Stewart went to prison because someone gave her a tip to tell her that her stocks were going to plummet, and she took it out and she went to prison. So listen, if you are going to invest, know that there's a chance that you're going to lose. And when you lose, you take your loss and you go. Same thing when you invest. And some of these are risky things that you invest in. You lose and you move on. So as for the Nigerians and the other Africans that they claim is robbing them, stop telling lies that people are robbing you. You chose to enter into a relationship, a risky one, and it didn't work out for you, or the gentleman may have had the right intention, but when he found out that he was getting involved with Satan and his wife, he decided to cut your loss. He did. Stay blessed, everybody.